Have you ever felt that electrifying jolt of motivation? That sudden, overwhelming urge to start a new project, learn a new skill, or completely transform your life? It feels like a superpower, doesn't it? As if you could conquer anything. We see it everywhere, people enthusiastically unboxing a new guitar, laying out fresh workout gear, or meticulously organizing a brand new planner. The energy is undeniable. But then, a few days or weeks later, the guitar gathers dust, the gym clothes stay in the drawer, and the planner lies empty. What happened to that incredible burst of energy? Vanished. If motivation were all we needed to succeed, consistency would be common, not a rare and admired trait. The difficult truth is that motivation was never designed to be a long-term fuel source. It's a spark, not a sustainable fire. Relying on it is like trying to cross an ocean on a single gust of wind. It might give you a powerful start, but it will inevitably leave you adrift. The real secret to achieving your goals has very little to do with waiting for that feeling to strike. Today, we're going to explore why motivation is a flawed strategy and what truly separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck. So, let's break down the motivation myth. Why does it feel so good, yet fail us so consistently? Motivation is, at its core, an emotional state. It's a rush of dopamine, a feeling of excitement and possibility. Think about it. You watch an inspiring movie or a video of someone achieving something great, and your brain lights up. You think, I can do that too. This emotional high makes you feel capable and powerful. But emotions, by their very nature, are fleeting and unreliable. They fluctuate with your mood, your energy levels, the weather, or even what you had for lunch. Your brain isn't wired for constant, strenuous effort. Its primary directive is to seek comfort, conserve energy, and avoid pain. This is an ancient survival mechanism. When you feel motivated, you're essentially overriding this system with a powerful but temporary emotional surge. The moment that feeling fades, your brain's default programming kicks back in. It starts whispering things like, "You're tired, you can do it tomorrow," or "This is too hard." Suddenly, the very same task that seemed exciting just yesterday now feels like a monumental chore. This is the cycle of motivational dependency. A short burst of activity followed by a long period of inaction, leaving you frustrated and wondering what's wrong with you. The problem isn't you, it's the strategy. Relying on an emotion to drive consistent action is like building a house on shifting sand. The foundation is simply not stable enough to support long-term growth. This is why we often turn to discipline, but discipline feels so much harder, doesn't it? While motivation is a party, discipline is a quiet, early morning. It's the act of showing up when you don't feel like it. The reason it feels so difficult is rooted in how our brains process rewards. Motivation provides an immediate, emotional payoff. The excitement itself is the reward. Discipline, on the other hand, operates on the principle of delayed gratification. You do the hard thing now, waking up early, going for a run in the cold, writing a page when you have no ideas, for a reward that is far off in the future. Your brain strongly resists this. It craves instant rewards. It would much rather you scroll through social media for a quick dopamine hit than work on a project that will only pay off in 6 months. This internal conflict is why discipline feels like a constant battle against yourself. You are actively fighting your brain's natural inclination toward ease and immediate pleasure. In this context, it's no wonder we prefer motivation. Motivation feels easy and fun. It aligns with our brain's desire for good feelings right now. Discipline feels like a chore because it demands that we ignore our current feelings in favor of a future self we can't yet see or feel. But here is the paradox. The easy path of motivation ultimately leads to the hard reality of failure and regret, while the hard path of discipline leads to the easy reality of accomplishment and confidence. Understanding this is the first step toward breaking free from the motivational trap. So if we can't rely on motivation and discipline is a constant struggle, what's the alternative? High performers, from top athletes to successful entrepreneurs, understand this. They don't wait to feel good to get to work. They don't rely on willpower alone. They build systems. A system is a pre-decided structure for your actions. It's a process that you follow regardless of your emotional state. Think of it as creating a set of train tracks for your day. Once the tracks are laid, the train, your action, simply follows the path. You don't have to steer, you just have to get on board. Systems work because they eliminate the need for in-the-moment decision-making. Decision-making drains your mental energy. When you wake up without a plan, you have to decide, should I work out now or later? What should I work on first? Do I even feel like doing anything? Every question is an opportunity for your brain to choose the path of least resistance, which is usually doing nothing. A system answers these questions in advance. For example, your system could be, every weekday at 8 a.m., I sit at my desk and write for 1 hour. It's not a negotiation. It's not dependent on inspiration. It's a rule. You've already made the decision. Now all you have to do is execute. By creating structured routines and putting them on a calendar, you make progress automatic. You externalize the decision to a system you trust, freeing your mind from the daily battle of should I or shouldn't I. This is how you bypass your fluctuating feelings and ensure that you are taking consistent action, day in and day out. But there's an even deeper level to this. A way to make discipline feel less like a chore and more like an expression of who you are. This is the power of identity-based action. The most effective and sustainable form of discipline doesn't come from forcing yourself to do something you hate. It comes from aligning your actions with your desired identity. Instead of focusing on the outcome, like, I want to lose 20 pounds, you focus on the type of person you want to become. I am a person who is healthy and active. This shift is incredibly powerful. When your actions are tied to your identity, they stop being a choice and start being a reflection of who you are. You don't ask yourself, do I feel like going to the gym today? You go to the gym because you are an active person, and that's what active people do. You don't debate whether to write a chapter of your book. You write because you are a writer. Every action you take that reinforces this identity is like casting a vote for the person you want to be. Each workout is a vote for, I am healthy. Each page written is a vote for, I am a writer. Each healthy meal is a vote for, I am someone who nourishes my body. You are no longer acting because you feel motivated or because your system tells you to. You are acting because it is a fundamental part of your identity. This is the ultimate key to making discipline feel natural and effortless over the long run. You're not just doing things, you are being the person who does those things. So, let's put it all together. What is the real formula for sustained success? It's not about finding a magical source of infinite motivation. It's about understanding how to use each tool correctly. Motivation is not useless, it's just misused. Think of motivation as the spark that starts the engine. It's great for getting you off the starting line. Use that initial burst of energy not just to do the task, but to build the system that will keep you going when the excitement fades. When you feel motivated to get fit, use that energy to sign up for the gym, schedule your workouts for the next month, and lay out your clothes the night before. You are using the emotional high to build the tracks. Once the motivation is gone, and it will be, your system takes over. The system is the engine that keeps the vehicle moving forward day after day, regardless of the weather. It ensures you keep showing up. And as you keep showing up, you begin to build your identity. Every time you follow your system, you cast a vote for being the kind of person who is disciplined, consistent, and committed. This identity becomes the fuel. It is what makes the process meaningful and turns discipline from a burden into a confirmation of who you are. The formula is simple. Motivation starts the action, systems sustain the action, and identity makes the action meaningful. Consistency is not an emotional game, it's an intentional one. Stop waiting for the feeling. Build the system, become the person, and the results will follow. Thanks for watching.